Yeah, the Hopeless Romantic presents.
Hello Internet, Yokoso from Japan. That means welcome. It's long past due I told you that Yokoso means welcome. It's also long past due that I do an introduction to everybody at YouTube, because this started out as just a supplement to my personal blog, which you can find at cyrillu.blogspot.com. But as of yesterday, I got a ton of new subscribers, and a lot of people are asking me, what are you doing in Japan? And what's up with that? I didn't really want to get a lot of new subscribers. I was hoping for just 100 eventually, because that sounds like a nice number that I can communicate with, maybe create a little bit of a community. But if you get attention on YouTube, you get these people that want to flame you, you get attention from the RIAA, and maybe your videos will be taken down because you have copyrighted background music. Oh no. And stuff like that. But I'm happy that I have you, and since you're all asking so many questions, I thought I'd take this opportunity to answer some of them. I came to Japan through the JET program. It's a program for English teachers, well, people who teach English. I'm not an English teacher in America. I'm an art teacher, as a matter of fact, but that's not really related to why I got the job. And it's a very sweet job. I teach a lot, but not as much as a normal teacher would, so I have a lot of free time, and I spend my free time studying Japanese at the school. And yeah, it's a very good job. If you feel that you're qualified, I think you should go for it. Life in Japan is wonderful. I have very little to complain about. As you might have noticed in my last couple of videos, I get concerned about the racism here, and I think it's really urgent concern, especially Japan is at a point where the population just keeps dropping. They're going to have to do something about immigration, and they're going to have to change their attitudes. So that's my main concern with Japan, is the closed society. Otherwise, I really don't like it that Japanese people are so concerned about rules. If there's a rule and it doesn't make sense, they still follow it. They don't ever think, oh, maybe we should turn this rule over. I think the best example is shoes in school. You have to wear a different type of shoe to enter the schools, or slippers. Your outside shoes are too dirty, but your inside shoes are clean enough. So that's just an example of a silly rule I think could go out, but hey, that's just an outsider's opinion, and I don't know. I can obviously be wrong, and I have learned to be humble and to say that's the way it is, and it can be beautiful in its own way, and it's not a big deal. So there you go. I'm kind of reading over some of the other questions. What is a megalomaniac? Why do you claim to be one? Actually, I joke that I'm one, but I'm not a megalomaniac. My main point of evidence is I go, oh, you're right, all the time. And someone that's a megalomaniac will not do that. So I understand that I appear arrogant, especially in written form, so I joke about it, but it's not me. I'm a nice guy, and I don't think there's any shame in saying that you're a nice guy, especially because you are what you say. So if you say you're a nice guy, you're going to be a nice guy. So everybody, say it together. I'm a nice person, and gosh darn it, people like me. I'm also a huge goober, and there's no shame in that either. You have to celebrate the inner goober. So it's a running gag that I have a huge ego, and I take it and run with it sometimes. Another running gag I have is the giant floating head of Ben Affleck, but lately me and Ben Affleck have come to terms, and we're having great adventures together. Ironically, people think I look like Ben Affleck, but only on the internet. Never gotten that in real life, and nor should I. My other running gag is my messed up hair, because it just gets messed up like every day, no matter what I do. It's sad, really. It's not a running gag, it's a running tragedy. or running train wreck. Does that make sense? Running train wreck? How did you become so culturally and socially aware? By moving to Japan, I think. It opened my eyes a little bit. But I'd like to think that I was always a little bit aware. Let's see. Do you have friends in Japan? Yes, but not many close Japanese friends. That's mainly a language barrier thing, but also they have very different lives from me. They work all day, and a lot of them drink all night, or just work all day and all night, and then go straight home. And so I have buddies that I see at the gym. I have my girlfriend, but I only get to see her on weekends because she lives a couple hours away and she works like a dog all day. And that's kind of the Japanese way. She's sick and tired of it, and I can't blame her. Do I have friends and family back home, and do I miss them? Yes, I do, and yes, of course I miss them. But I've always been kind of an independent, lone wolf type soul, so, you know, contact through the internet or phone, it does it for me. How long will I stay here? Probably for the next year and a half. That'll make it 3 years total. I've had thoughts of trying to stay longer. I like my lifestyle here, and I like the country overall. I love, you know, going out on the weekend and going into the mountains and seeing shrines and stuff, or going to the sea and swimming. And I don't know, it's hard to get the same feeling in America, so I have thoughts of staying here. Do you think you'll get married here? Possibly. It's totally possible. Actually, I think I would elope in Hawaii the way the young hip kids do these days. The young hip Japanese kids, at least. Okay. Why is your blonde hair so black on YouTube? Because it's dark in this room. This house is dingy. I put posters up to cover up the dinginess, but it only helps so much. This is an old house. So, and the rest of the stuff you should know about me. I'm a blogger, and that's like in my internet identity, that's what I consider myself, a blogger. I don't really consider myself a YouTuber so much, but I do like making video blogs, and I happen to use YouTube as my video host site, you know. I'm a former comic strip artist. I used to do a webcomic called Surreal You. You can find the link around somewhere, or you can Google it. And that comic is over. I might do more comics and put them on my blog, and I'm thinking about doing a secret comic and putting it somewhere on the net, but I'm not telling anybody, just because I like to be anonymous sometimes. But what else? I like Japanese movies and Japanese books. I love Japanese drama. I like anime a little bit, but I think a lot of it is very, very stupid. Monster is one of the best examples. Oh, and I got a new email. And that's why I check emails so fast, is because I have Gmail updater, and so the emails come and I'm like, bam, 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 I take care of them, I kill the flamers, and yeah. So that's about me. That's enough about me. Alright, in summary, what should I say? That's me, this is my life. I hope you enjoy it. More to the point, I hope that you enjoy goobery goodness, because I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna be a goober up on the internet like nobody's business. Alright?